CEEK Metaverse is a virtual reality platform with concerts from top artists like Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, The Killers. They digitally connect artists and athletes and other digital content creators directly to their fans in virtual worlds. And really one of the most successful metaverse companies, I think, that's going on right now, Mary Spio, who is the CEO and founder of CEEK Metaverse. So great to see you again. And let's just start. I gave a little overview, but give me an overview of what CEEK is doing right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're providing the tools for digital content creators, for artists and sports teams, et cetera, to be able to connect to their fans in the metaverse. And, we're probably one of the first that ever created this platform to allow artists and digital content creators to be able to do that, not just in our own proprietary metaverse, but also on Oculus, on HTC, and iOS, Android, and all of that.
Yeah, you were really one of the first groups that I had talked to that was kind of doing the metaverse. And I don't think even at the time we were saying metaverse, we were saying more like virtual reality, but that's basically what you were doing at the time.
Yeah. And what's interesting is I presented to Facebook back in, I think it was 2014 or 2015.
Oh, wow.
And I spoke specifically of the metaverse. We did an application where we talked about going beyond gaming and having people in these social environments, watching movies, watching concert, watching games. So if you think about where the metaverse is today, and you look at that presentation that we did to Facebook, Oculus, you will see that it's the vision that's being realized today.
Yeah, wow, how fascinating. I had no idea that you were working on this that long ago. So you just had a new show, debut live.
Yes.
So tell me about that show. How does that fit into the whole CEEK ecosystem?
So the Debut Live is an exclusive show, which is hosted and co-created by the Billboard head of hip hop music. So he created it as a show to interview different musical artists on their debut album. And we had The Game on there, who was with Kim Kardashian and, of course, has worked with Dr. Dre and 50 Cent and, a lot of different artists. And so that was a huge hit, being that he shared a lot of information that hasn't been shared before in terms of his relationship with Kim Kardashian. So it just really caught on fire. But how that fits in, when you think about the CEEK Metaverse, these are all virtual clubhouses that people can go into and they can meet with others, whether it's their avatars or their real person. But we've created this digital visualization of clubhouses, and people, whether it's through NFTs or fan experiences, can come and really be with their favorite artists.
And there have been a lot of metaverse companies kind of popping up over the past couple of years. How would you say CEEK is different from some of the newer ones?
A lot of what we see a lot of metaverse companies. We see some that are doing some serious stuff, but a lot are also what I consider three guys in a PPT, with some GIFs, and just really looking to capitalize on the metaverse experience and, ride the wave. But the legitimate ones that I see are building, in different ways. And how we differentiate is the fact that we have these realistic worlds that are, we bring the real world into the metaverse. Our focus is on mainstream adoption. I think a lot of the other companies are focused on building these new experiences and creating audiences to come to them. The problem with that and what they're doing is the fact that with any technology, if you don't have mainstream adoption, then the technology is not going to fly. So we've been this successful today because we're super focused on making the metaverse relevant. And that's our big differentiator, is that it's not just for a small subsect, but for everyone, to be part of the metaverse.
Do you worry about the competition, or do you think that that's better for the metaverse industry in general?
It's better for the metaverse industry in general, because they're all building different things. And if you think about the internet today, the metaverse is the next iteration of the internet. Today, we have over 2 billion websites. We have tens of billions of devices that are connecting. One company cannot build the metaverse. I think that's why Facebook is supporting companies such as CEEK, Meta is supporting companies such as CEEK, because they realize that one company cannot build a metaverse. So we welcome the legitimate companies that are building something, that are building utility for the metaverse. We're very excited about that.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. And what is the latest in metaverse? I mean, it seems like every day there's some new breakthrough or technology. What's the latest?
The latest that I see, I saw a recent article from Time Magazine. And when I see stuff like that, I think that it's validating that the time is coming. It's coming of age. The metaverse is coming of age when you're seeing places like Time Magazine cover it. So the latest is a lot of the mainstream media trying to connect the dots. I think I saw something on Rob Report also talking about what is the metaverse. So people are beginning to realize that it's not a phase, it's not something for a small group of gamers, but that this is how we're going to live, work, and play moving forward.
Yeah, so interesting. And what about CEEK? What's next with CEEK?
What's next with CEEK? We continue to do the land sale, and the land sale is really just the marketplace of the future, the app stores of the future. I talked about 2 billion apps that are being built. We couldn't possibly build it all by ourselves. And so we've opened the CEEK platform for other developers to be able to build their own applications of what they want to see in the world in CEEK. And we have the debut live. We have, some big artists coming up next. And we're just super, super excited that people are really taking to these VR clubhouses and the metaverse. And brands are also just equally excited about, dropping NFTs and airdrops and interacting with our users.
So just real quick, Mary. So for somebody who's kind of interested in this, but they don't even know where to begin. Like, I guess you start with VR headsets, right? And then an app, the CEEK app, and then that's how you enter the CEEK metaverse. That's what somebody needs to do. Okay.
Yeah, so if you have no idea what we're talking about, just go to the App Store, iOS or Android, download the CEEK app, and the CEEK is CEEK. You download the app, you see all these different venues, just enter it, and you can use your hand even on the phone to move around and see what's happening. And then to have the next level of experience, you could pick up a VR headset. We have one VR headset. You could pick up the Oculus, which we recommend also, and be able to, experience. It's a phenomenal world. And once you try it, there's no going back. There's really no going back.
Yeah, no, it's very cool. I've been in it too, so I should really do it more because it is kind of a very unique experience. So
yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much, Mary. Great to have an update and look forward to the next one.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I always love coming on your show, Jane.